Hello. I shouldn't have eaten this right now. I should have waited. Can I see chat? Anyway, hello. What's going on, guys? Hey, what's going on? People are starting to join. Let's go. Essentially, I have candy stuck to my teeth. Sorry, 1 second. Essentially, I just ate like a Jolly Rancher gummy thingy. Anyway, I just figured I would hop on YouTube Live tonight because I obviously just did the whole live stream for the shirts for the merch pre-order with all the push-ups, and I just figured I'd hop on live tonight because I wasn't really able to monitor chat and actually like talk with you guys, and interact with you guys during that live stream, and I felt kind of bad. I'm not necessarily doing this current live stream out of like pity or like because I felt bad about that, but also like I genuinely wanted to just like hang out, and I was hoping one of my friends would be monitoring chat during that live stream, but they all just kind of like chilled out. So I just want to hop on tonight, say what's up, and just read chat and talk to you guys. And if you guys have questions or whatever, just straight up, just garage hangs tonight. Hey, what's up, John? Just got my shirt today. Let's go. Yeah, I started getting a bunch of text messages from you guys saying that your shirts were coming in. That's been really cool. You guys sent me a bunch of pictures. Any Automotion plans? Yes, kinda. I want to go to Automotion, Wisconsin. I've gone for the past 2 years and it's been really fun. I don't have a place to stay yet. So if you have any recommendations of something cheap in the area, it doesn't even necessarily need to be right in the main strip. I don't even really care this year. I kind of just want to be up there and cruise around with my friends and go to the little Honda cruises and stuff. Let me know if any of you guys have any recommendations for Automotion, Wisconsin this year. Love videos. Thank you. Dude, you're amazing. Thank you, bro. Hey, stay hard, never soft, bro. You gotta go finish the video after this. All right, you gotta promise me you're gonna go finish the video. I'm really happy with how that one came out. It's been getting a lot of positive feedback, and it's kind of crazy. Like, I know that a video is good. Like, I know that I did a good job on a video when my personal friends in real life start texting me being like, yo, dude, you killed it on this one, because that almost never happens. But they started texting me on this one, and they were like, yo, you did a good job. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. Hopefully you guys thought the same. But I'm pretty happy with how that one came out. What's good? Hey, ¿qué pasa? Yo, John, what's up? From New Zealand? No way, dude, New Zealand. That's crazy. Yo, New Zealand. Have you heard of that guy on Instagram? His account is like Tim Mackey, Maki. He's betting 10 cents for every follower he has on Instagram on one game of blackjack per day. Today, I just watched his video today. This is day 69 of him doing this. He just bet like $83,000 on one game of blackjack, and he ended up winning. Dude, that was electric to watch. So I don't know if you know who that guy is, but he's also from New Zealand, and it's like my favorite Instagram account right now. It's pretty crazy. Why does Q31 capacitor burn in the ECU? I don't know. I don't know specifically. I know the capacitors kind of just get old and they leak out whatever. I think there's like a fluid inside the capacitors, and they leak out onto the board, and then it burns a bunch of stuff. It's no bueno. The person to really ask about that would be Simon from Nomus Industries, and there he is in the chat. I was about to shout out Simon from Nomus Industries because he's the man for anything ECU related. So hit him up. Yeah, dude, that guy goes crazy on blackjack. What a weapon. Nick asking where I'm from. I'm from like the Chicagoland area. Thank you, Emmanuel Ramirez. I appreciate it, bro. Am I going to do any collaboration with Hunter from Hunter Tuned? I actually kind of already did a small like crossover event with Hunter Tuned. He is about 2.5 hours from where I'm at. So it's not like the most convenient distance to set up a collaboration, but it's also like far more convenient than if I were to collaborate with like my friend Gingium down in Georgia, right? But yeah, I borrowed an ECU from Hunter Tuned a couple weeks ago for Frank for the EG, and yeah, he was really cool, dude. He flew in on his paramotor. It's in my video. It's actually in like the second to last. I think the second to last video of the EG series. So like if you go back on my channel, 3 videos from the most recent, I think it's that one. So excuse me, that was pretty cool. Oh, I've done that, Simon. I've definitely done that before on my car. Would you ever work on cars other than Hondas? Yes, absolutely. I so badly want to get a C5 Corvette, and I have like so after this car, I have one more Honda project, like pretty much locked in. Actually, I guess 2. One's gonna be my 8th gen. I'm gonna set that up as a track build for this summer because I wanna track my 8th gen this season. After the 8th gen, I have one more like car flip style build, and that's going to be a Honda. I already know what it's going to be. I'm so stoked on it. And then after that one, I want to do a C5 Corvette so bad. I don't know how that's going to happen. I mean, like I can make it happen. I just got to make sure that it all makes sense. But I really badly want to do a C5. Thank you for all N55 E92 videos. Dude, the N55 E92 stuff was so long ago, man, but that is like the one car that I constantly think about as like the one that got away, man. That car was awesome. I loved my E92. Can I get an RSX? I would love an RSX. If someone wants to just give me their RSX, that'd be cool. But it's not in the cards for right now. What's up, Richie? How's it going, man? Like a Honda Angel. Yeah, dude. Hunter Tuned flying in on a paramotor was just out of this world. So K-Swap EK needs a track day before you sell it. Hey, what's up, Pasha? The plan for the K-Swap EK is that after I dyno tune it, I'm hoping that the timeline of this build works out where I can take the EK to Automotion Wisconsin Dells this year right after I get a dyno tuned. So like the series is going to go, episode 1 just went live. I'm editing episode 2 now. That's kind of what I was working on before I went live here. Episode 2 is going to be like first start of this engine. Episode 3 is going to be first drive. Episode 4 is going to be fixing some major issues. I'm actually going to start wrenching on those problems this Friday. And then episode 5 is hopefully, so long as everything in episode 4 goes well, episode 5 should be dyno tuning this car. Episode 6, I'm hoping we'll be taking it, like driving it 3 hours to Automotion Wisconsin Dells. And this car would be so sick to road trip to the Wisconsin Dells and have for Automotion. It'd be so awesome. So I don't know if it's gonna happen. I'm gonna work my butt off to make it happen. And that would be really freaking cool. Let's see here. Simon says that Pasha. Can I ask a question about my Civic? Go for it, man. That's kind of why I'm live right now. I'm just hanging out and chat with you guys. So yeah, if you got a question, feel free. C5 Corvettes are so much fun. 14 hours to do head gaskets. Really let you spend a lot of time with your friends in the garage. Lol. LS1 boosted. I would totally supercharge a C5, bro. And you guys may have seen that guy on Instagram with the C5. I think it's like Nicholas Sharper or something. His C5 is like, if you could just hand me the keys to that car, that'd be cool. I'd be good. I'd go get my white New Balances and my cutoff jean shorts, and I'd just retire, and that'd be it. What else is there? Just a slammed C5. That's all I need, boys. With a Pro Charger, obviously. I daily E90 335i. Dude, such a good car, man. What do you suggest for someone who's trying to push power, but for cheap, that's not boosting the D series? So you don't want to boost the D series, but you want to make power. Either got to boost it, man, or you got to swap a H series into it. I think might be like your best budget option for power if you want to stay NA. Obviously, you know, you've heard it a million times, K is the way. So like if you could do a K swap, get it, but it's all expensive, man. Pushing power, making power is expensive, man. It's all expensive, but setting up the chassis to be fast is far more important than power. Like if you actually plan on tracking the car. So that's my advice. But again, if you want to make power and not boost it, you're gonna have to swap it. B series, H series, K series, you got a lot of options, my man. But again, they're all expensive. Let's see. Blue hat on, saying hello, what's up? Yeah, oh, you're referring to the Hunter tuned crossover. E93 N55, man, it's a money pit. Money pit. Yeah, they are money pits, but they're awesome. Hello, the lighting is perfect right now. Love that. K-Swap love from Washington. What's up? Hey, what's up, Jay? What's up, Jason? How you doing, man? The Teggy looks rowdy, man. I just saw your clip of you like pulling out of that car meet. Looked like fun. The Haltech sounds crazy too. The limiter on the Haltech sounds nuts. Oh, okay. I just read this long comment from Grosser. Yeah, I don't live at the property where my garage is. So I rent this garage essentially. So I do commute back and forth. It's not far. It's not a far drive at all. But yeah, I don't live here. So I live here. I live here based on the amount of time that I spend here, but I don't live here. So that's that. Let's see here. I'm planning on being at Automotion with my K-Swap MR2 Friday and Saturday. Right on, Mr. Fuzzy. Sounds good. I'm hoping to be at Automotion with my K-Swap EK Coupe. We'll see. Pocket screwdriver for the carbs. Banks before a Honda Boy can shift into second. Thinking about buying my first Civic. At least 12 limiter touches. Yeah, limiter touches. That's what we're gonna start calling them. See if it makes it to Automotion this year too. See if I make it. Cannot football town. Dude, am I really behind on chat? Oh, I really am. I'm sorry, guys. I'm doing my best. I'm trying to like answer these questions quickly so I can get to the new ones. 7-hour road trip in a built Turbo Integra. That's gnarly. What kind of tools do you have and what tool brand do you recommend? Because I feel Snap-on is overrated. Dude, just go buy some tools that turn the bolts. Dude, people that go on the Snap-on truck, man, I'm about to go on a rant, dude. You just, that was a soft spot, bro. If you go on the Snap-on truck and you're in debt to the Snap-on guy, you are making such a huge mistake in your life. Don't do that. Stop doing it. Go to like Home Depot, buy Husky. Go to Lowe's, buy what's it called? Craftsman, dude. Just don't be spending your money on these Snap-on tools, bro. I know like the whole sales pitch is like, oh, they're gonna last you a lifetime. Oh, it's an investment in your career. Dude, especially if you are a professional mechanic, you need to be approaching your job from a business standpoint. If I can buy a ratchet for $10 that is going to turn a bolt, and you go and spend $100 on a ratchet, and all it's going to do is turn that same bolt, you just made a bad financial move. Your goal as like a professional mechanic or as a mechanic in general is to spend as little money as possible to make the most amount of money possible. So if your tooling is costing you, 30% of your annual take home, you have taken a massive L business-wise and financially. It's just not smart. Don't do it. I'm not anti-Snap-on. I think there's absolutely a time and a place for like Snap-on, Mako, or whatever, Matco, whatever they are. All these like nice tool brands. But guys, at the end of the day, I've been a professional mechanic at Mercedes and Tesla for 2 years, and I've been wrenching on cars doing YouTube for 7 years, and I've had the same set of Stanley ratchets this entire time. Albeit they're not it's not my primary set nowadays. I just have some Husky stuff, and again, these have lasted me all of my time at Mercedes, all of my time at Tesla, and all of my time wrenching here in the cave, and even back at home. So, you've really fired me up with that question. You really, you really got me. So anyway, yeah, just get some cheap stuff. Maybe don't buy like the Harbor Freight, like whatever that one, Pittsburgh it's pretty bottom of the barrel. Like just from experience, I've had a lot of those tools break. Some people have great luck with them. I tend to just at least go like Home Depot Husky, Lowe's Craftsman, or even like the Icon stuff the Icon stuff's more expensive than like Husky and Craftsman. So I still go like Craftsman, Husky. Anyway, I gotta catch up with chat. That was a rant. K24, K20 for an EK swap. I don't know. I mean, I think it's kind of a no-brainer to go K24 because just more power, more torque. It's a little bit lower of a red line, but who really cares if you're going faster? Hello, Kearney. Welcome to the live. Pretty behind on that. K22, K24 with a K20 rotating assembly. Keep the torque and can still run it. Okay. Dude, this chat is hilarious. What do you think about turbo plus valved muffler versus E cutouts versus typical exhaust setups? Too loud, gets boring on the longer drives. I got nothing against the whole valved exhaust thing. It's just one more component that could fail. And as someone who constantly has problems with cars, my goal, starting from when I just did the Frank series on my channel, is to simplify everything. Simplify everything. Less moving parts, the better. Less electronics, the better. Man, if I could run carburetors on this thing and not even freaking need an ECU or whatever. Anyway, cars are fun. Overcomplicating cars makes cars not fun. Subscribe, what up? Yo, all I think about is where those stair leads to in the Oh, you guys don't know what's upstairs. That's hilarious. I'll show you guys upstairs in a second. So how many subs to do push-ups? Yeah, I'm done with the push-up challenge for now, man. I got back day tomorrow. As a Snap-on franchise, my heart hurts. Yeah, I'm sorry, Richie, man. I can't do it. Can't do it. Harbor Freight tools. The only reason you should go there is for stuff that will pay for itself, career-wise speaking. There are very few tools that you need to buy that need to be Snap-on, in my opinion. That's that. Like, if you're just a standard tech and you're not doing like precision work, you don't need that crazy digital torque wrench. It's like $800, especially the 1/2-inch one. Like, what that is 1/2-inch do you really need that much precision with? It doesn't make any sense. Like, we gotta be logical, boys. We gotta be logical with our dollars. Debt in your career is the new saying. Frank. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry, Richie, man. I had no idea, but that's my honest opinion, man. I just felt bad for all the guys that I worked with that kept going on the Snap-on trucks and coming out with more and more and more debt. So, hey, man, if you're running a business and you're making smart business moves for yourself, you know, that's awesome. That's all we can hope for. Get Milwaukee Impacts. Yeah, Milwaukee Impacts are fire. At least the older ones. I heard the newer ones are kind of rough. Keep coming, John. Impacts. Are afraid for that. I'm trying to get to the. Oh, dude, I'm so behind on chat. I'm gonna scroll all the way down on chat so I can see the new stuff, and I'm gonna backtrack. IG. People are still in Snap-on. Oh, yo, do you remember who hit 1 out of 59 on your shirts? Yeah, dude, this is actually a crazy story. Oh, I meant to text him. So here's what happened. This is actually nuts. So I had like 3 of my close friends sitting on my website. I did not ask them to do this. Like, they were just doing this on their own. They were sitting on my URL on earneverything.shop waiting for the pre-order window to open on Saturday, March 16th at 10 a.m. They were just sitting at their computers. And again, this was not coordinated. Like, they were just telling me they were going to do this. And I was like, all right. They were trying so hard to get number 1. It was like, seriously, 3 or 4 of my closest friends. I was like in an Uber on my way down to Chicago. I had nothing to do with any of this. And the pre-order window opens and my phone just starts going zzz, 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 with orders, right, coming in. And the collector's edition shirts were the ones that people were racing for because the sooner you got your order in, the lower of a number you got on your shirt. So like, you know, I sold 59 total collector's edition shirts, and you know, the first person to order one gets number 1 out of 59, and it's like actually printed on the shirt. I'm just like filling in people that aren't familiar with this concept just yet. I think I might do this for future merch drops. That's why I said it that way. Anyway, my friends were waiting. They were trying so hard to get number 1, and the first order comes in and I check it and it's none of my friends. And I'm like texting them like, oh, you guys suck. You didn't get it. You know, I'm like, just like kind of busting their balls. And I looked at the order information for the first person to order a shirt, and he lived like very close to my house, like probably 15 minutes from me. I don't want to give away too much of his. I'm not going to give away any of his personal information, but he lived local to me, and so on Sunday, one of the days, I picked up the shirts on Friday, this past Friday. I packaged them all on Friday. I packaged them all on the day that I picked them up. I shipped them on Saturday. And I think Saturday night, I went to the guy's house and I hand delivered it to him. And I should have filmed it, but I didn't because I didn't want to invade his privacy. And I was like going to his house where like his address is on the building and stuff. And like, you know, I don't know how that's going to go. And so I didn't want to like invade his privacy at all. So I went to his house and I knocked on his door, and I think it was his dad came to the door, and I was like, hey, how's it going? I'm John. I have a package for, we'll just call him Dave just for his privacy. His name's not Dave. We're just gonna call him Dave. Like, I have a package for Dave. He's like, oh, okay, I'll take it. And I was like, oh, no, like, I'm a friend. Is it okay if I give it to him myself? I'm sure that sounded super sus. But he goes, oh, he's actually out back in the garage. I was like, oh, perfect, dude. That's where I'd be too. And so he's like, you can just walk back there and just say what's up. And I was like, all right, cool. So I walked back there, and I'm like walking down the driveway, and I'm like, again, his name's not Dave, but I'm going to call him Dave. I'm like, hey, is Dave back here? And I round the corner, and Dave lost it. It was so cool. It was like the coolest experience ever. In hindsight, I wish I just filmed it, but I didn't. But man, that would have been, it lives here, but that would have been a crazy memory to have recorded. So that was so cool. He was fired up. If anyone deserved number 1, I mean, it's cool that he got it. You know, it's cool that it was someone who like really, really genuinely appreciated it. So that was crazy. I can't believe I didn't post about that or anything. I was supposed to text him, and we have some photos together with the shirt. I wanted to post those, but I forgot to text him on my second phone. Anyway, oh yo, what's up, dude? Okay, so his name's Conrad, not Dave. He's in the chat right now. And yeah, that was awesome. So, all right, I'm gonna catch up on chat after telling that story. Should have been wearing my Apple Vision. Where should I get my Turbo B18 GSR tuned in Wisconsin? 100 Tunes in Wisconsin. My tuner's name is Mikey. He's Mikey Spec on Instagram. He's a beast. He got my EG with a stock GSR in it, obviously with a turbo on it, into the 10s in the quarter and didn't blow up. It's actually still not blown up, which is pretty surprising. But he's a beast. Just reading chat. Keep the K, bro. Nah, I'm not gonna keep it. I bought it with the intention of being car flip, and you know, I haven't necessarily learned this lesson yet. I guess I kind of have, but I heard this from an entrepreneur that I listened to on YouTube and just throughout social media. His name is Alex Hormozy. I read his book. It's pretty freaking solid, and he's a really smart dude. From what he says, like you can just tell he knows what he's talking about. And something that he said is like, in business, you're gonna be like, as you're starting out, you're gonna be presented with a $5,000 opportunity, and if you say yes to it, it might pull you off your course, like the course that you have planned. Like I see right now, like I'm sitting here, I see how the rest of my summer looks. I see exactly what I'm gonna be doing this next winter. Like I have this all already planned, and hopefully it all goes according to plan. Oh God, I almost dropped my phone. Sorry, boys. Hopefully no one just like seized out right there. Anyway, Alex Hormozy was like, you're gonna be presented with like a $5,000 opportunity when you first start, and you're gonna be like, whoa, that's a lot of money, and you're gonna be very inclined to say yes to it. But if you say yes to it, it pulls you off your path. You have to learn to say no to opportunities. And so this EK right here, right? I bought this EK for $5,000. I need to be, and I'm gonna be, I already know, it's not even in my head to keep this car, but I'm not keeping this car because I know that what's coming after this car is going to be better than this car. And if I keep this car, I'll never get that next thing. I know that what's coming after this car is gonna be better, and I know what's coming after that car is going to be even better, and so on and so forth. And so for me to keep this car, it would be cool. It's a very nice car. It's very clean. It's beautiful. This is like a lot of people's dream K-swapped EK coupes. It's that clean. For me to keep it would be selling myself short, and I wouldn't get that next best thing, because the next thing after this is going to be better, and the thing after that is going to be better, and I just have to keep rolling, and that's business. And I'm very new to it. Obviously, I'm not speaking from a lot of experience. I've been trying to treat my channel like a business for a long time now. Obviously, still have fun with it and be human and be personal. Like do things like this, do things like share my phone number with you guys and just be able to like text. But at the end of the day, like this is a business and I need to treat it that way. So for me to keep this thing would be irresponsible. It would not be a good business decision. Catching up on chat. Yeah, Richie's got it. Exactly. Keeping this car, keeping the EK would be satisfaction now. It'd be very short-sighted to do. And even when I went to go buy this car, I bought this car 6 months ago. It's insane. It's been sitting in the background of my videos for 6 months. Even when I bought this car 6 months ago, my friends were all like, oh, dude, you got to keep it. You got to keep it. Oh, you should do it as a track build. Oh, sell Frank and do the EK. They're thinking short term, guys. You got to think long term. You got to think 5 years from now. You got to think a year from now. You got to think 10 years from now. This car, like, it's sick. It's really sick, but it's a stepping stone to get to where I need to be. And that's what it is. So, any thoughts on owning an S2000? I'll never sell Frank. I might get a new shell at some point, but Frank will still live on in spirit. Any thoughts on owning an S2000? I had one actually for a full year. I think I owned it for a full year, and I daily drove it into Chicago every single day to work at Mercedes. I worked at Mercedes-Benz of Chicago down there. An S2000 is an awesome car. Obviously, everyone says it. It is not an awesome daily driver. If you're buying an S2000, please do not daily drive it. It will ruin your perception of the car. It will ruin your ownership experience. That's what happened to me. I daily drove it. I experienced problems with it frequently because I was putting a lot of miles on it. I was sitting in rush hour traffic. My back was hurting. I was on the clutch all the time. My drive into the city and home was an hour each way. I'm 6'3", and I had stock seats in that S2000. Like, S2000, it's one of the best, like, enthusiast sports cars ever made, for sure. And if you buy it as a daily driver, you will regret it. So don't do that. But if you can have a daily and take your S2000 out when it's nice out, do that. You'll be a very happy man. Never sell Frank. C5 is sicker. How do you stop quarter rust on an EG? I wish I knew, man. I wish I knew. I think once it starts, you either got to take care of it immediately, or it's going to end up like my car, with holes and bubbles and holes. So if you want to save it, do it quick. Yeah, Conrad, I see your message, bro. Yes, unfortunately, I have to still fix something on the EG. I'm down, and I still owe you a text message. I meant to text you. I don't know if you were in here when I was saying that earlier. I'm going to leave my phone here tonight. It's upstairs. I guess I have to show you guys upstairs. Anyway, I got to text you, Conrad, but we'll set it up. I'm totally down to do that. I need to fix something on the EG first, though. It's getting a battery light flashing on the dash when I'm higher on the RPMs, and I've been dealing with alternator issues and like charging issues on this car forever. So I need to get that fully sorted because my alternator just like takes a shit while I'm out on the street, and then the car just like dies, and then it'll start back up and then it dies. So yeah. I was just in Chicago. Deep dish pizza is overrated. What deep dish pizza did you have? Because I would say that if you're not from Chicago, saying that deep dish pizza is overrated is probably true, because if you're not from Chicago, you probably constantly hear about how good deep dish pizza is. But here in Chicago, deep dish pizza is like pretty well respected. Like, because we can have it all the time and it's like just everywhere, people generally really like it, and it is good. It is good. I wouldn't say that it's like the best pizza ever, but there's a place in, I think it's Morton Grove, Illinois, or Skokie, Illinois, or something, called Pequod's. I think there's one in Chicago, downtown as well. Pequod's is the best pizza I've ever had in my entire life, and it is deep dish. And it's just a pizza by itself, like rating all pizza. It's the best pizza I've ever had. Albeit I haven't been to downtown New York, but there's that. Does phone number still work? Yes, phone number still works. You make me feel like loving a Honda is okay. Dude, loving a Honda is okay. You're allowed to love whatever car you want, bro. It's 2024. Yeah, 2024, dude. You can love any car you want. I heard that an S2000 in the rain is horrible. I drove mine in the rain all the time, never crashed, so there's that. John, I need your WhatsApp number. I don't have a WhatsApp, but I share my cell phone number in my videos pretty frequently. So if you want it, it's actually in my most recent video. Go check it out, and you can have my cell phone number. I have a second phone where I like just openly communicate with you guys. So yeah. Have you ever considered shipping out your short block to Ramey or 4-piston to get built instead of dealing with all the local machine shops? No, because I'm done building engines. If this engine that's in Frank right now takes a shit, I'm going right over here. I'm going right over here. This is the stock GSR that I went 10s on. This is the engine right here. If the engine that's in my EG ever takes a shit, I'm just gonna have that built as an all motor setup. I'm gonna put it in this EG and I'm gonna enjoy life. That's that. What's good? What's the best would be a 2005 Mustang GT. I had one of the, oh, Simon, get out of here, bro. You already know. You have a 94 Civic Coupe with messed up interior wiring. What should I do? I don't have a pleasant answer for that, unfortunately. Yeah. Somebody just said nerd. Fucking L comment, bro. Saw your car on Shooting Cars channel. Can't wait till my video comes out on there. Hey, let's go. He's a fan of Zach. Let's go. Shout out from the Ruds team. Yo, what's up, Red? How you doing, bro? Where do you see the channel in 5 years? Way up. Way up, boys. That's where I see the channel in 5 years. Way up. I'm betting on myself, boys. That's that. That's that. My buddy has an LS3 swap and an AP1 S2000. It's insane. That sounds crazy to drive in a straight line. It's gonna be really fast, really loud. It kind of defeats the purpose of an S2000 though, in my opinion, which I know I sound like one of those dudes is like criticizing sacrilegious builds, but genuinely, like, what makes these cars fun is the fact that they're slow. That's it. They're light, they're slow, you whip them around, and you go around a track really fast. An LS and an S2000, I'm sure, is very fun. It for sure messes up the weight balance of the chassis, which is like kind of the coolest part about the S2000. It's one of the coolest parts. It's a front mid-engine. The entire engine sits behind the axles, or like the front. It doesn't have front axles, obviously, but like the wheel, the shock towers. There we go. All right, scrolling down so I can catch up on chat. New sub, what's up? Broken shoulder guy from your last stream. Up with the baby, keep it up. All love, get my shirts tomorrow. Hey, let's go. Yeah, some people have already started getting their shirts. They're sending me pictures of them and stuff. It's pretty awesome. Hope you're doing better, man. That was an insane story to hear during the live stream. Yeah, with any of those security systems, JJ4CK99, any of those security systems, man, just take your time, trace the wires, and you can get them out of there. I've taken them out of a few cars already. Do you like trains? Never been a train guy. Not one of those. Wow. Okay. Oh, dude, Kearney never did her 10% of the push-ups from the stream. She's going to do them tomorrow morning. We're going to the gym. It's back day, but way she goes. Chicagoans eat pan pizza with RC Cola. Dude, I've never in my life eaten pan pizza with RC cola, bro. That is the most ridiculous. That is the most ridiculous statement. That's pretty funny though. Yeah, Eric Petru. I just saw your comment about the alternator wiring. That's pretty much exactly what I'm gonna do. I just have to order the wiring. Um, yeah, that's that. I just have to order the parts. What time is it there? It is 9:08. I don't think anyone from Chicago actually eats deep dish. Dude, the amount of pizza talk in this chat is pretty insane. All right, back to real time. Pan pizza with RC Cola crazy. Yeah, that's nuts, dude. Who does that? That's a psychopath move. Batman, what is that chat, bro? Yes, Dirt Bike Cody. It would be sick. I was saying this earlier, but I don't own this garage. I rent this garage. I asked the owner of this garage if I could paint the ceiling black. I would just leave it open like this, but paint it all black. And he said no. Yeah, it is what it is. So anyway, like as far as the garage remodel came out, like, dude, it's so much better than it was. I don't know if you guys remember like all the yucky shelves. Oh, I don't know if you guys would remember all the yucky shelves that were back there, but it's so much cleaner. It's so much more open. Feels way more spacious, and it just looks so much better in here in the videos as well. Can I be a mod? No. No, sorry, man. I'm good. I can moderate. There's only 65 people in here. Another merch drop. Possibly a shirt with the UK coupon on it. Conrad asks if there's going to be another merch drop. So my plan with the merch is that I'm gonna wait a while, probably, until I do another merch drop like that. I'm gonna reopen the merch website. Like I'm gonna unlock it. It's been locked since the merch drop closed because I wanted to like fulfill all these orders and not have any new orders come in and like get confused and mess anything up. I'm gonna unlock the merch store pretty soon, and it's just gonna go back to being like standard Earn Everything products. Maybe I'll add a few like just new like clean ones with the Earn Everything logo or something. But I'm gonna wait a while to do another big one like I just did with the Frank the Tank design for a couple of reasons. Full transparency. Reason number one, it was the most amount of work that I've put in a 3-week span in my entire YouTube career, maybe in my entire life. It might not seem like it because like, you know, you guys, you see like the posts, you know, you hear me talk about it in videos, promoting the drop. But what goes on behind the scenes in order to have a successful merch drop is like, it's next level amount of coordination, planning, and execution. I could sit here and like run through all the steps that I took to make that successful, that Frank the Tank drop successful. It would probably bore you guys to death. But it was an insane amount of discipline and execution of the plan to make that successful. That's reason number one. Not that I'm necessarily like burnt out. I would do it again tomorrow. I don't care. I can crank forever. I did 420 push-ups during a live stream. I can crank forever. I'm good. But it was a lot of work. And if I'm going to do something that requires that much work again, it needs to have the highest chance of success possible. And for me to just do another merch drop like immediately after this one, I would be selling myself short on that big time because like from a business standpoint, a lot of the people who would buy my merch just bought it. And so to put another item out there, I can almost guarantee that sales would be like way less because everyone's already just bought merch. And two, it would require the same amount of work on my end to make less sales. Just like logically and mathematically, I would make less sales because everyone has already just purchased merch like very recently. With that being said, I need to wait a while, especially due to like how high quality and how limited this merch drop was. I need to build that same like sense of urgency, I guess, with each merch drop. So with this past one, there was a high sense of urgency because there was only 2 weeks to place your order. All of them were going to be individually numbered. So like the sooner you place your order, the cooler of a number you got. And this design's never being printed ever again. So like there's a high sense of urgency, right? So if I'm going to be making merch with that high of a sense of urgency, I need to space them out. It's not fair to you guys. It's just too crazy. So it's going to be a little bit before I do another merch drop. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it, when I'm going to do it, what car it's going to feature. Will it even feature a car? Will it be a shirt? Will it be a hat? Will it be a windshield banner? Will it be a sticker pack? Who knows? But you can count on whatever it is. You can count on whatever item it ends up being. You can count on it being as high quality as the shirts that I just produced are, or better. That's kind of the goal that I'm going for here. That's kind of the model that I'm going for here is that I'll have standard merch on the website, just chilling, it'll be like affordable stuff, just chilling on the website constantly. And then every once in a while, I'll come out with one extremely high quality, extremely limited item. I'll close down the entire merch store. I'll do a pre-order, probably only 1 week pre-orders going forward. It just makes more sense based on how this last one went. I'll do 1 week pre-order, it'll close, and the people that got the limited edition item will have gotten it. And the ones that didn't won't. And then we'll just go back to the regular merch being on the site. That's the full transparent merch plan. Kind of just sharing that with those of you that are here right now that are taking the time to just hang out one-on-one. This is some like really like insider behind the scenes YouTube info on kind of how this all goes and just what I'm thinking about and planning on the daily. So just figured I know that's another rant, but figured I'd just tell you guys how that goes. Cause I imagine it's probably like, there's kind of this curtain that is YouTube. You like see the videos, right? But you guys don't really know exactly what's going on to make all this happen. So I assume it's probably kind of interesting to learn these things. I'm not sure. Hopefully. Dude, Boosted City, thank you so much, man. $2? Dude, thank you. Like $1's a dollar, bro. I appreciate it. That's awesome. I didn't even know I had that feature turned on. That's freaking sweet. I can crank forever. Nice. Make a video with Ginger Man. I was actually just down in Georgia hanging out with him. Yeah, it was fun. It was a good time. We didn't make any videos or anything. I guess I'm probably in his Honda Fit dyno video or Honda Beat dyno video. Yeah, I definitely am. I don't know if that's out yet, but that was fun. We dynoed his Honda Fit, Honda Beat. That was cool. My guy Smart, so. There is no audio system in the UK right now. Open a different channel, bro. So yapping, hype, sick, dude, epic. That's gonna hit me smart as professional. Sick, dude. Sick. This chat is going crazy. Okay, we're all done with the merch topic. All right. At Booster. Hi. just turned bolts. Booster John 2024. Yep. Are you Jin Jim's boy? Yeah, Caleb and I have been friends for a long time, man. We've been friends for 4 or 5 years now. He actually helped me turbo Frank right after I got this car. I didn't know him. We had met at Tuner Galleria in Schaumburg, Illinois, and I had just bought Frank. It was a stock internal B18 B1 LS engine, no turbo. I had just bought a turbo kit for it, and I met him at Tuner Galleria, or Tuner Evo in Schaumburg. And I sent him an email later that day, and I was like, hey, man, I'm a YouTuber. I think I had under 1,000 subscribers at the time. I was like, hey, I got 700 subscribers. I think that's actually what I had. It was like 700 or 800 subs. I was like, I'm going big, man. I'm going to do this. I just bought an EG. I bought a turbo kit for it, but it's the middle of winter and I don't have a garage to work in. Would you help me turbo my EG? And I was like, you can just make the videos on it and, make some money from the videos, whatever. And that would, the amount of times that would actually work in all reality is like approaching zero. But for whatever reason, man, he was like, yeah, dude, I'm down. And so I came through to his shop and we boosted Frank for the first time together, and we've been friends ever since. It was good. It was a really good time. So I hadn't seen him in a while, and I was just down there like last week hanging out with him and the boys down in Georgia. So Red KDL. Hey, Red, thank you, bro. Damn, you're a freaking savage, bro. Can I like that? Oh, I can. Thank you. If you had a completely bone stock B18 C1, what would you do to it? Full bolt-on tune. Full bolt-on meaning like intake, header, exhaust. And then I would just work on making the car as clean as possible. And then I would set it up for road course. And I would go track it. And I would just have a ton of fun. And that's all I would do. NA is the way, boys. I know Boosted John saying NA is the way. NA is so fun because it's loud, makes good noises. Your car's slow, which makes you laugh and giggle, and you're not getting a felony for doing a pull, which in Frank right now, it's a little hard to do a pull and not be in like felony territory. And then you also don't have the problems of turbos breaking your stuff all the time. If Bijan offered you cheesecake, would you take it? What's up, dude? DCF. Dude, Bijan, what's going on, man? Hey, the K-Series build is looking good, man. I just saw your post on Facebook the other day. Bijan, I love cheesecake. I do not have children. Put a Type R style intake manifold on your B18 C1. Yeah, I would do maybe intake manifold as well. That's a cool mod. Maybe port it and stuff. Yeah, Bijan, I'm excited to see that thing. Hopefully, are you planning on having it ready for the event that occurs in July that we are not supposed to speak about? Let me know. I love the lore that is developing in this chat right now. This is awesome. Oh, let's go, Bijan. Okay, that's gonna be fun to see out there. GSRP 75 was more superior to all the stock intakes. Luke. Okay, I'm going to be ending this live stream because it's already 9:30-ish, and I'm going to the gym at 6 a.m. tomorrow. It's back day tomorrow. I'm gonna go hard, and it's gonna be freaking awesome. I'm gonna do a ton of pull-ups. I've been working on the pull-up game. I should put a pull-up bar in here. Honestly, that would be freaking epic, dude. It wouldn't even be hard to do. Where would I put it? Ah, man, probably like right in the middle, like right there. I could easily build a pull-up bar. I'm going to put a pull-up bar in here. $90s under 5K do you recommend to start with? EG or EK? Yeah, because like an Integra is going to be, to find a clean Integra is going to be probably more than, it's definitely going to be more than 5K. But to find like a clean EG coupe, maybe you could get one for under 5K, like totally stock or like close to stock, no engine swap essentially. And that'd be a good one because there's a lot of parts availability, and like the EFs and the DAs are like a little bit hard to get parts for. So yeah. All right. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and say goodnight, everybody, because I got to go get to bed so I can go to the gym in the morning. And I hope you guys have enjoyed hanging out. I should do these more frequently. I used to do them frequently. I should do them more frequently. And that's gonna be a goal of mine. That's gonna be something I'm gonna try to stick to. So anyway, good night, everybody. Thank you all for all the merch orders and everything. I appreciate it. It's been awesome. And that's that. That's that. I hope all you guys get your shirts very soon. So, okay. Bye-bye. How do I end it?